In this video, I'm going to give you guys the ultimate walkthrough of a powerful new tool called Axiom Pro. It's a brand new invite-only Solana-based trading terminal that's quickly becoming the go-to for Memecoin snipers, pro traders, and even passive yield seekers. I'm going to be breaking down how it works, how to stay safe from rugs, how to use advanced filtering, find the daily runners, and make profits all in this same platform. If that interests you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already. The link for the Axiom is down in the description, and let's dive right in. As I mentioned previously, it is invite only, but after clicking on the link down in the description, you're able to sign up with your email. You can also learn all about the advanced features and going over in video to show you exactly how it works. Now, once you're signed up inside Axiom Pro, this is what the Discover page looks like. It's going to show some of the hot meme coins, what has been traded the most, what has lost the most, and so on and so forth. First, we're going to need to deposit some SOL in order to start trading. You can do that up on the right-hand side here. Now, you can deposit if you have Solana in any other wallets, or you can actually purchase it through a Coinbase-powered setup here, all inside this app. Once we have some Solana inside, it's also a powerful feature to note. We're able to swap to stable coins at any moment. So after we're done trading, if we hit a huge win and want to stable, we can do it inside this app, which I appreciate. We can also get to the perpetuals in a second here. Now, under portfolio at the top, this is where you're going to create your wallets and also add your private keys, export them here, save them in a safe space. Of course, don't let them get stolen or you can lose all of your money. An extremely new feature that just came out is turbo mode. So they're using their own internal servers to get your transactions even faster. So you can turn that on if you are an advanced trader. But let's start with a platform overview for you guys. As I mentioned, Discover, we're going to make our way to the right. Under Pulse, this is what's coming out of Pump Fun every day. Now, as we can see, I don't have any filters inside the new pairs here. I let them all come out so I can see the duplicates. I can see what the devs are trying to get a piece of. It all starts at a very low market cap of about $4,000 or $5,000. And in order to reach the bonding curve right now at a SOL price of 135, we're looking at approximately $25,000, $30,000 to bond. Now, inside this platform, it also gives us a ton of information we must take a look at before purchasing anything. And it gives us a quick snapshot underneath. So the top 10 holders, the percentage here, if the dev is holding or has sold, how many snipers are holding, how many insiders are holding, and if there are any bundles. So how I filter down some of this bullshit is as such. I want to see everything under 25 minutes because I want this to be new. I don't want the top 10 holders to have more than 30%, the dev to hold more than 5%, snipers 20, insiders 20, and bundle percent 20 as well. Inside metrics, I like to see at least $15,000 of volume. This means it's moving, and a market cap that didn't just drop and sink back down to zero. I also want to see a social because I like investing in narratives, meaning that I don't just like the quick pump and dumps. I want to go into these meme coins with size. So this filters it down quite a bit. We can dive into each of these platforms and see what the chart looks like. I go to different time frames, but of course this will lead to seeing and noticing a lot of rugs. As we can see here, it might not be obvious to you, but this is not natural looking chart behavior. So this is definitely all built on bots and not something we want to dive into. Now, once they've migrated, I also pull up some of these token filters to just filter out most of the bullshit. Top 10 holders, 20%, dev holding 5, insiders and bundles, 20% there. And in metrics, I have a volume of 65,000 and a market cap of at least 100,000. Under 100,000, you're really gambling, where over 100, its PvP is basically over, and we've tried to attach ourselves to a narrative. And this is where you find them on the right, narrowed down out of all that bullshit. So over the last 24 hours, this token has absolutely skyrocketed to almost $10 million, with some of my tracked wallets getting in extremely early. We'll get to the tracked wallets in just a second, but on the right hand side, I will show you guys how we can buy or sell. This is an instant trade panel I have here for any tokens with extreme volatility. I can just buy and sell extremely quickly, and these are my presets that you will take care of over here on the side. Now, I don't recommend getting into anything where you have to buy and sell very quickly, if you are new to the game, you need to try out how all of this works and figure out where the bottoms are, where the narratives, and how far they can run. Now it gives you all of this information on the side here, as well as similar tokens. Now if you want to edit these presets, it's down at the bottom left here, and you can create up to 3. The buy and sell, again, Axiom is so quick for me. My typical preset is as such. If I want to move up a little quicker, and if I want to be extremely fast, I go through, and those are my settings. You can also learn a lot by going through the holders. As we can see, this was an insider with almost 3% of the token. Could be potentially dangerous. We have a couple bundles in here. And if we go to the top traders, we can see some people have made almost $80,000 from this token already, which is absolutely insane. And that was because they might have been insiders. Not saying there isn't profit to be made, but there is definitely more to this token than we can see. Researching the token even more, you can go into how many times the dev has created from the same wallet. Looks like over a year ago that they didn't migrate the current market caps, so he has finally hit one. Again, you can go into this and see if the dev is typically rugging tokens, if he's notorious for doing this, and this is something where you don't want to enter. Now let's talk about a huge advantage of this platform, having both a wallet tracker and Twitter tracker inside for you, so you don't have to be paying for others or a part of 10 different browsers. So it's all inside here. If you want to attract some wallets, you would go to KOL Scan and look up their leaderboard. This is not for copy trading. These guys rinse their copy traders. They farm them daily, but it is to show how they scalp. And this is why you'll see some of these pop up, these emojis pop up on my chart, and it definitely has taught me a lot about how these guys are making a ton of money. So you'll copy all of these wallets, go inside Axiom, and put them inside your wallet manager. You can add them one by one, or if you're a part of my Discord, you can have all of these in a single PDF. You can put on which ones you want to be notified, and also look up their address, their P&L in the last performance of 7 days here. This helps give confluence as to when is early, if it is a top, if most of these guys are buying and or selling. And this is what I'm looking for them to give confluence to, not to enter as soon as they enter, because buying off emotion is the quickest way to blow your portfolio. Once you have all of these wallets inside, you can filter down what they're buying, how much they're buying, and this will start popping up inside your live trades. You can also have this on your page as you're trading. So along with this, customizing your feed for Twitter, you want to add obviously Twitter accounts that have huge pull, that affect the news. And so once these are added, they already have lists for you to add. So you can then pull up both the Twitter tracker and your wallet manager. You can move them around how you guys like, but this is a great way for me to see what the current news is coming out at, what everyone is buying. And once my filtered down tokens are here, if anything pops up, so I know I won't just get completely rugged. Now you can also earn a yield on this platform if you choose to do so. I myself am making more trading than yielding, but that is an available feature, as well as the perpetuals. If you guys aren't sold on the meme coins, or trenching has taken a hit, maybe go towards the perpetuals and see where the general direction of the market is going. You can also short meme coins because this is through Hyperliquid. So Fart Coin or any of these that absolutely skyrocket and you think will go to zero, it's a great opportunity to short these memes. Axiom is built for speed in a market that's chaotic and where you guys need a slight edge. So I highly recommend this platform. I traded over $50,000 before recommending it so I could get the hang of it and make sure I was promoting a decent platform. They are also adding so many features every day. I can't cover them all in this video, so make sure to check out axiom.trade/@Tor. If you guys got value from this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you aren't already, and until next time, take care.